and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events right here in Scotland County. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in Scotland County, it's on right here.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. We're on the road up in Laurinburg, Scotland County. We do this every Wednesday, and we bring you a different show about a lot of exciting things happening. Today, a great show. We're at an old prison.
That's right. The program's called Growing Change. All kinds of really neat stuff happening here. A lot of architecture that's being preserved for the history, but also changed for the community. A partnership with MIT. Lots of other things we're going to find out in just a little bit. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Well, happy Wednesday to you. Let's go ahead and look at the heat index right now. It is hot outside, and as we approach about 3 o'clock, it's only going to feel about 3 to 4 degrees warmer than what you're seeing right now. Now, Bennettsville generally reads a little bit warmer than what it actually is, but Laurinburg and Darlington, not so much. It feels like 95 degrees in Laurinburg, 94 in Darlington, 89 in Marion, and low 90s right along the coastal areas. Now, these actual temperatures, when you don't factor in that humidity with it, is about 5 degrees lower than the temperatures, the 90s that you're seeing right now. So it feels like some of our inland areas are almost feeling like those triple digits. Although when it does rain as we head through the afternoon, very isolated, not everyone's going to see it, but that will help cool things down a little bit. Afternoon heading into the evening by about 8 o'clock, just widely scattered showers with isolated possible strong storms. So a rumble of thunder too will be possible as we head through the latter portions of the afternoon. No, it's not going to be a washout by any means. Grand Strand areas really looking at Georgetown County, Marion County, along with Williamsburg County, going to stay completely dry as we head through today. But as we head through the early morning hours, changes by about 8 o'clock tomorrow. Some widely scattered showers. Again, isolated strong storms will be possible. And I keep saying isolated strong storms because with the heat and humidity, and of course with the daytime heating, it's more conducive for some thunderstorm activity to pop up since there's more energy in the atmosphere. But as we head through your Thursday by about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, we're looking at the same setup. So almost a summertime setup with a little bit more in terms of scattered rather than isolated showers and storms as we head through the afternoon and evening hours on Thursday. So here's a recap of your rain chances over the next 5 days, just gradually increasing these, and by Friday seeing more numerous showers and storms. We continue to monitor the tropics. Looking at number 2 right here, we have this wave off the coast of Africa, 20% chance for development in the next 5 days. This one right by Yucatan, 20% chance development over the next 5 days. So we'll continue to monitor that, but taking a look at your Grand Strand 7-day forecast, no day is going to be a washout, but grab that umbrella really over the next 7 days. If you are heading out, your inland areas will be in the low 90s over the next 6 days.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We're right here in Wagram, North Carolina, talking about Growing Change. This is a pretty cool place. We've talked about it a little bit before, but there's been some progress that's happened, and we're back.
That's right. It's an old work camp prison. That's what it is. And we got something that we're talking about. It's called Growing Change. All right, we're going to find out a little more about it. First, let's talk about that.
Well, welcome back.
All right, it's good to be back.
So what we're doing is we're transforming this closed prison into a sustainable farm and educational center. So we're taking back work camp prisons and making them work for the community. And so since the last time you were here, as of March 7th, we got some great news. Department of Public Safety, who owns this site and many other sites like it, they are in the process of transferring the property to Grow and Change as of March 7th.
Oh, now what are some of the things y'all are doing here right now?
So we are right now cutting on power, water, sewer. We are moving our future farm manager into the site. Now he is a returning veteran. 2 weekends ago we had the first sneak peek for the community. Okay. And so we were expecting about 50 folks to come out, and we were nearly 200 folks came.
That's fantastic.
That's
wow,
great.
And this is going to be for who? Who's going to benefit from this program?
So returning veterans will be living on site, and it'll be a veteran supported program. And then we'll also be diverting youth from the correctional system. Our clinical pilot program that ran for 5 years was 92% effective in preventing young people from entering the adult prison system who were in the juvenile prison system.
Very cool. That's pretty good. Now you got a partnership now, and Stephanie's going to talk about that. Who's the partnership with now, Stephanie?
Yeah, so we're a group of MIT architecture students, and we watched them speak and also saw their exhibition at school. And we were really excited by everything that they were doing, and we wanted to help out however we could. And so we were interested in sort of seeing what sort of things had been designed already, and they had this incredible landscape plan from a nearby college at North Carolina State, I believe. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, we're just working with them to sort of preserve the history, but also like create and rethink how sort of a place of confinement has become or can become a community center and a place for people to gather.
So from an architecture standpoint, you guys get to come in and create, and it's probably exciting for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting, but also like a pretty heavy project. I think none of us are taking this lightly, and we're all, I mean, we're excited because like the structure itself is like pretty interesting, rich with its own history, and like, I mean, pretty beautiful. I don't know if you've had a chance to look around.
Yeah,
we've been here before.
Yeah. How many of y'all are working with this now? How many do you have?
So we have a group of 5 or 6.
They're all out there.
Well, they're out
can't
here,
see them,
but there are
they're
actually some people who are coming on the way, and we're like really trying to rally as many people as we can who are interested in working with you guys to like have you also be the center of our focus when we make this.
What does the timeline look like for what you guys, your part in it, and then transition, I guess, to the actual creating?
Phase
like, how does
one,
that work?
We're flipping the front guard tower into a climbing wall rappelling station and adventure slide.
Cool.
I bet this is the only place you'll be able to climb up a guard tower, and it's going to work out well for everybody involved.
Neat.
So we've launched our capital campaign, and we're hoping to flip the front guard tower by this time next year.
And we're looking at how many before you get some veterans in here? What are we looking at?
Probably in about a month and a half, we'll have our first veteran on residence. We've hired Seth Heffron, our operational coordinator, returning veteran. And so our veteran program is up and running.
All right.
That is so
And Stephanie,
neat.
how long will you guys be here?
Well, for now, we're here for just a short trip. We're either here for like 1 week to 2 weeks. There are a bunch of us sort of coming in and out.
Right,
and then
rotating.
we're hoping it's a long-term collaboration, so we hope to like be by a lot.
Well, I'm sure they appreciate it and are lucky to have you guys in.
All right,
Very
we're looking
cool.
We're looking forward to seeing this in full operation.
That's
we
right.
want to come back and we're going to see that. All right.
All right, you're
All right.
welcome back.
All right. Thanks a lot. We'll be back. Got a lot more coming up. We're on the road up in Laurinburg and Scotland County.
Looking for a wonderful shopping experience? Then shop Main Street Laurinburg. From t-shirts, jewelry, to customized glassware. If it's trendy too obscure, you can find that perfect gift here at Scotland Bling. If handcrafted is more your style, then check out Color Me Creative. They have a wide selection of pottery that you can paint yourself. And after a long day of shopping, escape the kitchen. At Miyako Japanese Cuisine, you'll find a wide selection of sushi, hibachi, and other dishes. Shop Main Street Laurinburg.
All right, we're at Nick's Pick Quick, and you guys, if you want anything, a snack, lunch, all kinds of stuff, this is the place to go. You can even sit down and eat your lunch, or you can pick it quick and run out the door.
They've got fried chicken.
And lots of sides.
They've got pizza.
They've got drinks.
They've got nuts.
You want an almond?
No, thank you.
They've got stuff for your car, too. And if you need a pick-me-up, they've got great coffee.
Nick's Pick Quick.
With 16 locations.
One just around the corner from you.
Whether you're local or on your way home from the beach, stop in at exit 184 Laurinburg. Feeling hungry? Then stop in for a quick bite at the Doghouse Express. Order up a signature northern, southern, or hand-dipped corn dog. Need to get your car serviced? Then look no further than Haney's Tire and Recapping Service. Once you try us, we're sure you'll be back for more. And if you need a vehicle, stop in at Scotland Motors. You'll find over 400 pre-owned vehicles, and remember, go look at the rest, then come buy from the best.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Right now we are at Carolina Crating, learning all kinds of things about crates, pallets, and I guess a bunch of other stuff they do.
They do a lot here. They've been here since 1972. 45 years, so they've been doing something right. Ida's with us now.
Hello.
Now, Ida, tell us a little bit about, Carolina Crating.
Carolina Cradle started on a farm with John and Arch McLean, and then they graduated to here in 1972, making pallets, boxes, and crates. It's a specialized industry.
All right, now who do y'all make all these for now?
We have different customers. We have Atlantic Packaging in Tabor City, Hood, and Rockingham, North Carolina. We have Signode in Latta, South Carolina. Just different places around North Carolina and South Carolina.
Okay.
They make everything right here, the pallets and everything right here.
Yes, we do.
And I guess that's kind of high demand, something you don't think about, the transport of things, but you know, making crates and pallets is an important business.
Yes, it is. It is. We haul, when we sell to them, they're hauling their product on these pallets, so we have to make sure that they're very good.
So things you don't think about that are really important. Awesome.
All right, now I got to ask this: are these reusable, or can you reuse them, or how do you have to do it?
Yes, they can be reused. Yes.
All right. Now, how many you make roughly in a week's time? You know, roughly, or a day, or?
No, not really, but we make a lot.
A lot of them. You got how many people you got working in?
We have about 30 employees building pallets, crates, and boxes.
Now that's a lot of people working all the time on crates and all. All right. Now you've been here how long?
Since 2006.
All right, so you
know what you're doing then, right?
You know what you're doing.
A little bit, yes.
She can run it.
Have you been back into building any crates? Can you build a crate?
I could build, but I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, well, that's pretty good. So, all right, so it takes a lot of crates to go all over the country. Y'all send them everywhere. Where's your biggest, who's your biggest user of these?
We have multiple customers that use them, but Atlantic Packaging is one, Hood is one.
Okay.
And Meritor, Arvin Meritor, here in Laurinburg in the Maxton location.
All right, if I called you and I had to have a special pallet built,
yes.
Can you do that for me if I was hauling a certain type of stuff? So you just don't make one kind?
No, we make them out of pine, which is southern yellow pine, and hardwood. It can be made out of oak.
So if there's something, customized that needs to happen,
exactly,
you guys can take care of those requests.
Yes, and we also heat treat for pallets that are being sent out of the country.
Oh.
So we have a heat chamber, so we heat treat product.
I guess there's all kinds of rules and regulations.
Yeah,
exactly.
Heat treat. Now explain what heat treat, what that means.
What happens is you buy a pallet like it's hardwood,
and
if it's going to be shipped out of the country, it has to meet certain requirements and specifications. So we put it in a chamber for a certain period of time and bring it to temperature. And then once it's done, we do a heat treat certificate, attach it to the paperwork, and send them on to the customer.
Now I have a question for you. People, all these DIY projects you see people doing, people want crates, they want pallets, they want used stuff. Do you have rejects that people can use, or is that kind of against the rules?
We do have rejects that people do buy, trash pallets, and they make things out of all the time, yes.
Okay, interesting. That's the first thing I thought of, honestly.
Well, you're talking about since 1972 they've been in business, so they must be doing something right, making any kind of pallet that you need, and a lot of people probably watching did not even know you were located right here in Laurinburg. You've been in this location ever since
1972.
Since 72?
Yes.
All right.
All right, now if somebody wants to get in touch with you, give me a phone number.
You need to call Linda Pate, who is the owner, at 276-7170.
All right, I'd thank you a lot.
Thank you.
All right.
Really appreciate it. We'll be right back. Stick around.
This is not someplace you have to be. This is a place that you want to be.
You get that feeling when you come in that, wow, I'm home.
People that live in neighborhoods, they come and say, oh my gosh, I mean, it's so well developed.
6 o'clock this morning, I was in the fitness center. Will be tomorrow, walk in the days in between, swim.
Enthusiasm, that's what they have here, enthusiasm.
So come on down and join us. We'd love to have you.
Looking for a wonderful shopping experience? Then shop Main Street Laurinburg. From t-shirts, jewelry, to customized glassware. If it's trendy too obscure, you can find that perfect gift here at Scotland Bling. If handcrafted is more your style, then check out Color Me Creative. They have a wide selection of pottery that you can paint yourself. And after a long day of shopping, escape the kitchen. At Miyako Japanese Cuisine, you'll find a wide selection of sushi, hibachi, and other dishes. Shop Main Street Laurinburg.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Right here we are at Scotland Cancer Treatment Center. We're going to talk to Dr. Altamari about exactly what they do here.
I'm telling you, they do a lot, and every time we turn around, there's something new here. It's good to have you on the show today. Let's talk a little bit about some new things that's happening here right now.
I appreciate the opportunity, and thanks so much for the invitation to speak. I am a cancer doctor, and I actually work for Duke. I've been coming down to Scotland for 10 years, and the Cancer Center here has grown year after year, exactly what you said. There's new things all the time. So what we do here is we have a full local cancer clinic. We give chemotherapy here 5 days a week with really the best nurses that I've ever worked with. We see all types of cancer, and we also see different blood disorders like blood clots or anemia or sickle cell anemia, things like that. So those are the patients that we treat. And this clinic has an affiliation with the Duke Cancer Network. So as I said, I am Duke faculty. I come down here, but the entire clinic is closely associated with Duke. And the point is not only to bring Duke quality level care to this community, but also clinical research. So we have,
I mean, what a great advantage to be able to have that right here at Scotland Healthcare Systems, and, which is already a great hospital system as well.
I'm glad you said that, and that's exactly what we hope to do, is get people excited about the opportunity to be involved in research that is, you know, moving the whole field of cancer medicine forward.
There's something new all the time coming out in this field.
That's right. Yep. And we're proud to offer it to the patients. You know, in fact, there are Duke scientists and researchers that have designed research specifically for this community. So I'm so proud to be a part of it. One of the things that we're doing is we have a research study looking at how to expand services for geriatric oncology patients. And that was designed just for Scotland. And Scotland is the only place where it's happening.
So we've kind of looked at the demographic and said this is what we need and gone down that avenue to do it. Very cool. Now, we had talked a little bit about the different services you provide, and then also like radiation and that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah,
that goes along with it.
Right. Well, you know your stuff. So
only
you know,
from talking to you for a minute. That's all, I promise.
So there are so many important parts of cancer care, and that's why we have a cancer center. It is not only the doctors that give chemotherapy or make the diagnosis, but it is the rehab, it is the nutrition, it is the social work. And so radiation is one way to attack cancer cells. We have full radiation oncology services with huge $1 million machines, and we're also getting a new machine shortly, which is going to have the ability to do stereotactic am I right? Stereotactic radiation, we're getting that here? I have to be accurate. So more of sort of a directed, more concentrated beam, which is really high level cancer treatment, previously only available at the larger centers, and we'll have it right here.
All right, now you're talking about cancer research and the new things that are coming up, the technology. I mean, 10 years ago, you know, very few people actually survived, and now more people are surviving for a longer period of time.
That's such a wonderful thing to be able to say. And I say this all the time that, you know, it's very scary to get diagnosed with cancer, any kind of cancer, if you can cure it or if you can't. And our job is to use the best medicines that we have to help people live longer, hopefully be cured, but if not, you know, live with good quality and, you know, be able to live a good life.
And you guys are here to be able to do that and provide
emotional,
physical care.
Yep, and we have better medicines now than ever before to be able to do that.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Stick around, we'll be back.
This is not someplace you have to be. This is a place that you want to be.
You get that feeling when you come in that, wow, I'm home.
People that live in neighborhoods, they come and say, oh my gosh, I mean, it's so well developed.
6 o'clock this morning, I was in the fitness center. Will be tomorrow. Walk in the days in between. Swim.
Enthusiasm. That's what they have here. Enthusiasm.
So come on down and join us. We'd love to have you.
Looking for a wonderful shopping experience? Then shop Main Street Laurinburg. From t-shirts, jewelry, to customized glassware. If it's trendy too obscure, you can find that perfect gift here at Scotland Bling. If handcrafted is more your style, then check out Color Me Creative. They have a wide selection of pottery that you can paint yourself. And after a long day of shopping, escape the kitchen. At Miyako Japanese Cuisine, you'll find a wide selection of sushi, hibachi, and other dishes. Shop Main Street Laurinburg.
This is the time to prepare yourself for a high-skill, high-paying job, to specialize in engineering, energy, or healthcare. This is the time to save thousands of dollars on tuition for your first 2 years of college, or to earn college credit while still in high school. This is the time to begin your education for tomorrow's jobs. Richmond Community College. This is the time to visit us online, www.richmondcc.edu.
All right, we're at Nick's Pick Quick, and you guys, if you want anything, a snack, lunch, all kinds of stuff, this is the place to go. You can even sit down and eat your lunch, or you can pick it quick and run out the door.
They've got fried chicken.
And lots of sides.
They've got pizza.
They've got drinks.
They've got nuts.
You want an almond?
No, thank you.
They've got stuff for your car, too. And if you need a pick-me-up, they've got great coffee.
Nick's Pick Quick.
With 16 locations.
One just around the corner from you.
Whether you're local or on your way home from the beach, stop in at exit 184 Laurinburg. Feeling hungry? Then stop in for a quick bite at the Doghouse Express. Order up a signature northern, southern, or hand-dipped corn dog. Need to get your car serviced? Then look no further than Haney's Tire and Recapping Service. Once you try us, we're sure you'll be back for more. And if you need a vehicle, stop in at Scotland Motors. You'll find over 400 pre-owned vehicles, and remember, go look at the rest, then come buy from the best.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
And hello, everybody. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We're right here in the Laurinburg, Scotland County area. We're getting ready to talk a little bit about Laurinburg after 5 and all kinds of entertainment, and look who's with us.
That's right. We've got them. There he is, Jim Quick. Jim, tell us about Laurinburg After 5. Now, this is home for you, right?
This is my hometown, and it's one of the biggest concert series in the Carolinas. They do it every year. James L. Morgan Sports Complex Park right up here off Turnpike in Laurinburg, North Carolina. There's every month throughout the summer on a Thursday, everybody in the community gets together for live entertainment, good times, and fellowship, and just hangs out in the park for a good time. And we've already had the Band of Oz. We got Silk Groove coming up next.
That's right.
And then, of course, look forward to having Hip Pocket and
you.
Jim Quick.
There he is.
Jim Quick and Coastline.
Coastline, that's right. Let me tell you, and when they come up here, all the Coastline crazies come out. I mean, that's what they call them, his followers.
They do. They do.
Coastline crazies, because you've been doing this how long now, Jimmy?
Labor Day weekend will be 25 years.
Whoa.
Yeah, nut butters.
And everybody comes out because this is home for you, and everybody wants to see you again, and it's a big, fun time. What time does it start?
Well, the gates open at 5:30, and the shows start at 6 o'clock.
At 6. Everybody comes out. You're going to have drinks, food, all that kind of stuff?
Yep, and actually, Silk Groove will be here on the 22nd of this month coming up.
Okay.
And then next month, we got the Hip Pocket on July 27th.
All right.
And Coastline will wrap it up on August 24th.
And that's a lot of fun. Now, when you come down, I mean, you travel all over. How many areas do y'all do? What other states do y'all do?
Well, mostly we play in Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, but we venture out. This year we'll be going all the way up to Maryland, through Tennessee, and down through Mobile, Alabama, and Florida. So really pretty much the southeast United States.
Beach music's rocking.
Yeah, man.
That's
it's
right.
Coastline time and Coastline country and Coastline land. Yeah.
And now they've got a beach music station on Sirius XM on 13.
That's right. It's a limited time, but it's a lot of fun. All the classics, a lot of stuff, basically from the birth of R&B and beach music all the way up to the early 80s, but it's a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Right. Now, if anybody's not going to be here for Laurinburg After 5, what do you want to tell them if they're not going to come?
Well, all you got to do if you want to see Coastline at any time is go to jimquick.com, and all the information, our schedule, and everything's on there. And we'll be a lot in the area, in Scotland County and surrounding areas.
So
throughout the summer.
they can book you right there.
Yeah, they can do anything. Yeah,
all right, you guys
get my grandma's secret recipes, everything.
You guys expect a big crowd out every year for Laurinburg After 5?
We do, man. It's like a homecoming party for me, And when Laurinburg After 5 started, we were one of the first bands to play it. So we've been a part of it since its existence. So we're excited.
Fantastic. That sounds like a good time. We might have to make a trip up here, huh?
You got to.
I'm going to spend the night here. I'm going to wait. I'm just going to stay here a couple days.
That's a great idea.
LBG
If you've
is
never
the
been to a
place
party
be.
with Jim Quick,
Yeah.
you know, you're missing out, because I'm going to tell you what, the man knows how to party. He has a lot of fun.
That's right.
And, you know, and it's just fun.
That's right. Yeah.
It really is.
Let's tell us again where it's going to be, Laurinburg, after 5, and what time it starts.
James L. Morgan Athletic Park on Turnpike Road, right here in Laurinburg. The gates open at 5:30. Bands start at 6, and the first one coming up next is Silk Room on the 22nd. Just coming up real soon. Hip Pocket will be here on July 27th, and the Coastline will be here August 24th.
That's what we're looking for.
Right.
Laurinburg after 5.
Sounds
That's what's
fun.
happening. I'm telling you, it's an exciting place to be. And I wish I could come up for that, Jim.
You should.
We might
Thank
have
you,
to.
my friend.
Party,
Thank
party.
you guys so much.
That's
All
right.
right.
Until we see you again in the studio.
Right on. And we're working on that too. So
That's
get ready for some new
right.
stuff.
All right, we got a lot more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
This is not someplace you have to be. This is a place that you want to be.
You get that feeling when you come in that, wow, I'm home.
People that live in neighborhoods, they come and say, oh my gosh, I mean, it's so well developed.
6 o'clock this morning, I was in the fitness center. Will be tomorrow. Walk in the days in between. Swim.
Enthusiasm, that's what they have here. Enthusiasm.
So come on down and join us. We'd love to have you.
Looking for a wonderful shopping experience? Then shop Main Street Laurinburg. From t-shirts, jewelry, to customized glassware. If it's trendy too obscure, you can find that perfect gift here at Scotland Bling. If handcrafted is more your style, then check out Color Me Creative. They have a wide selection of pottery that you can paint yourself. And after a long day of shopping, escape the kitchen. At Miyako Japanese Cuisine, you'll find a wide selection of sushi, hibachi, and other dishes. Shop Main Street Laurinburg.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
This is the time to prepare yourself for a high-skill, high-paying job, to specialize in engineering, energy, or healthcare. This is the time to save thousands of dollars on tuition for your first 2 years of college, or to earn college credit while still in high school. This is the time to begin your education for tomorrow's jobs. Richmond Community College. This is the time to visit us online, www.richmondcc.edu.
All right, we're at Nick's Pick Quick, and you guys, if you want anything, a snack, lunch, all kinds of stuff, this is the place to go. You can even sit down and eat your lunch, or you can pick it quick and run out the door.
They've got fried chicken.
And lots of sides.
They've got pizza.
They've got drinks.
They've got nuts.
You want an almond?
No, thank you.
They've got stuff for your car, too. And if you need a pick-me-up, they've got great coffee.
Nick's Pick Quick.
With 16 locations.
One just around the corner from you.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
We've had a great time today up here in the Scotland County area on the road. We always have a wonderful time. We've learned a lot. We've been over to Scotland Healthcare, learned about the cancer center there, and talked with one of the doctors. So knowledgeable and lots of really cool technology.
And I really enjoy going to the place that builds all the crates and everything. That was a neat
Yes.
place. They've been around since 1972.
Yeah, Carolina Crating, that was great. And also our host location right here. And you know, they're doing lots of really neat stuff. These buildings are all going to be refurbished, but still keep the history. We've learned a lot. Stick around. We'll see you next week right here at noon.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15.